Playing it fast and loose today, folks. Tool McBag. Let's just we should maybe start a new drink counter. Energize. Get it? Oh. You probably start a new drink counter for food eaten versus drinks drank.
Yeah, I also forgot to do this thing. So this is also scuffed because of this is what you get when you don't have fucking like breaks in the stream, right? You just go from one thing to another. There we go.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I saw you going live at like was it like 3 o'clock or something?
I've been going live at that hour for fucking ever. It really doesn't like Firefox, does it? Jesus Christ. All right, I guess we're not gonna use Firefox anymore. I might have to uninstall that. YouTube. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just do it through my main computer. Just don't care. I don't want to deal with it. I restarted this computer already. Once or twice already.
Yeah, didn't you click on some clickbait or something earlier?
It wasn't clickbait. Kind of wish it were. That means that someone's baiting then. There we go. I got it. We got music going. We didn't spin the wheel for the show. I don't know what episode.
True story.
I went
It's only been like 3 months.
It's been 2 weeks. Chill the fuck out. It's been 2 fucking weeks. And you know what? It's fine. I got a new microphone. I got Resident Evil 2, the board game. So here's how fucked up everything is.
Ooh.
I know it's actually a highly rated game, and I'm excited as fuck for it. Wow. If I look over here, it's to my left. OBS sometimes is just stupid, and I get annoyed by it. So boom. Now I'm looking at the other way. Fancy. The thing I get annoyed by is the fact that, or fuck that, it doesn't even matter. Let's go back to the board game, because the board game is actually about happiness.
Is it?
2, yeah, I know. I might look for Star Trek board games. I actually almost got one the other day, the Star Trek tabletop, but that's another thing altogether. I got Resident Evil 2, the board game. Came in yesterday. It's a cooperative board game, meaning they do things. So you could technically, it is. You can play it by yourself. It's 1 to 4 players. Tempted. Why are all these songs in my playlist? What the shit? Oh,
Resident Evil 2 the game was the one where Leon goes back to the original mansion, right? Or is it the one that the police station converted into the mansion?
It's a police station. Yeah.
Or mansion converted into a police station. Yeah.
No, not mansion converted into a police station. Just was. Well, yeah, I guess it was.
Maybe I'm thinking of 3. Which is the one where the guy follows you around and you can't kill him and it's
3.
terrifying? Okay, but I think that's the same place too. I don't know. Wait, 2 and 3 take place at the same place.
No, they take place at the same time. No, they don't. 3 takes place significantly later, because Resident Evil 2 takes place earlier than Resident Evil, or at the same time as Resident Evil 1.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, because you go back in 3. Yeah, you go back to the same setting as 2 in 3.
2 they nuke Raccoon City.
But you're in that mansion police station for both of them, right?
Different place altogether.
Yeah, I played them like last year. I can't remember.
I think.
Because I swear they overlap. I don't remember where 2 takes place.
Resident Evil 2 and 3 take place at the same time. Resident Evil 3 takes place first. Takes place the day before.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then they're in the same place. Same setting.
R3 does not end until the events of R2 are not brought to conclusion in one of multiple endings. So yeah. So Resident Evil 1 takes place first. 3 technically then 2? Whatever. I got the board game. There's expansion packs. I'll probably end up getting those 2. And there's a Resident Evil 3 board game too. But I'll just play them by myself, because fuck it. I have been tempted to go back and play Resident Evil 2 again. I really did enjoy that game. It was fun.
Yeah, I played it like last year during COVID. I got all. I played all of them in a row.
I guess you're right. The Tyrant does follow you around in Resident Evil 2.
I couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3.
Well, he does it in both. He does it in both, but he follows you in number 2 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 3 you're never in a mansion. 3 are just in a city, and he just goes around going stars.
I think that's Nemesis. Is that 3?
That's 3.
Okay. Yep.
I forgot 2. Yeah, it's just all together, man. It's all fucking together. I can't keep shit straight.
Yep.
Yeah, let's spin a wheel.
That was
so
a fun.
We're watching though. Well, it was a fun what? I mean, I enjoyed it. I think I played it. When did Evil 2 remake come out? Jesus Christ, Evil 2. Release date remake. I'm just gonna put in remake after. Okay, so we still had jobs at the time, right?
Sorry, what? I was dying.
We lost our jobs in 2020, right?
Yeah, February.
Yeah. So
they took her job.
They took her. Good times. Let's fix. I hate fixed camera angles. That's why I never beat Resident Evil 0. Is because of those fixed camera angles. I was always tempted to go back and play Resident Evil 0, just to.
That was the GameCube one, right?
Yeah. But I hate controlling two people. But I never did because of. I just couldn't be bothered. Back then it was.
I never
fun.
had a GameCube.
Yeah, those are the times. I had a GameCube. I liked it. GameCube is one of the more underrated systems out there. Oh, I'm fixing.
Yeah, I was a Dreamcast guy at that time, I think.
Was that I had access
N64? Yeah, N64, Dreamcast, GameCube. Those were all the same time, right?
Hold on. I'm just doing something. No. The answer is no. I mean, it was close.
Yeah.
But it wasn't to it. It wasn't exactly at the same time, if that's what you're saying. I would say it was N64 first, then Dreamcast, and then GameCube, right?
Because Dreamcast was definitely... Well, actually, Dreamcast was after PlayStation.
It was.
So
it was significantly after. It was right before PlayStation 2.
Okay,
Dreamcast was ahead of its time.
Yeah, for sure. I really liked it.
By a lot of levels.
Cop.
Dynamite Cop. I just remember Power Stone. Sonic was good. Did I say Power Stone? Crazy Taxi. Like, it just was.
Oh, Crazy Taxi, yeah.
And Rumble was
Ready to Rumble.
Ready to Rumble, yeah. I have it. I have a handful of Seaman. The game Seaman. Who doesn't love good Seaman? And they also had the little pocket things that were pretty cool too.
Yeah, that was the coolest part.
Yeah, like, Phantasy Star. Oh, I played the shit out of that, man. Oh my god, I played the shit out of that.
I probably haven't played a football game since then, but the coolest part was that you could set your plays on the little whatever that shit was that you've inserted in the controller, that nobody else could see your plays. Even now with Madden, if you play in the same room with somebody, they can see everything you're choosing.
Right, which is dumb.
Yeah,
that's why the Wii U was kind of ahead of its game, or ahead of its time too, because of the Wii U had the screen mode where one person plays off the screen controller.
Yeah.
And for multiplayer party games, that brought things to a new level. Because that made it so you could play games where a screen showed different shit for each other. And I thought that was innovative. I honestly think it didn't deserve all the hate it got. It wasn't the best console, but it sure as fuck was not the worst. Although I will say, I think the Switch elevated. But I think the Switch needs... Oh, fuck. A sneeze or no, it's not. I think the Switch needed, the next one needs to have it where it still has that portability, but also have a mode where if you play it on the Switch, it transmits a different feed to the TV. Like,
what was the difference between the Wii and the Wii U? I don't think I ever played
the Wii U was a totally different thing. Wii U was a console that had a controller that had a screen on it, a touch screen. And you could literally play a lot, not all the games. Some of the games needed both. But you could play your games just on the controller, but you had to be in proximity of the console that was plugged in. So it didn't have much of a range. But then again...
But it had a screen?
It did. And some games like Zombie U, for instance, it used the screen for your inventory management. So you have to touch screen, so you couldn't play that game portable in a way.
Okay.
I have one. I bought one. It had some good deals, but it didn't sell well.
Well, speaking of,
I remember when I bought it though. I bought it and then my car broke down.
Well, at least you had that.
I know, right? I bought Resident Evil after that. Resident Evil Revelations. Good times.
Oh, that's a good one. And Revelations 2. Well, Revelations 2 is slightly worse, I believe. I don't know.
Revelations 2 we tried to play together, and also it sucks. Revelations.
Oh yeah, is that the one that ends at the carnival?
I don't think I ever beat Revelations 2. I just think it's dumb because of what if you play cooperatively, one player has the guy with the gun and the other person is just like a fucking
That's right. I played that.
We
last
played
year
chapter
too,
1 together.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, speaking of innovations, remember 3D TVs?
Yeah, I'm gonna get one.
Really? Okay. So, but one of the first,
but
like one of the first ones, you know, it has the fucking red and blue glasses. It's
no, that's
just
not 3D
janky as fuck.
TVs. That's
or no,
old school.
Maybe no, it was just the black, whatever, the black glasses. But
yeah,
I remember Borderlands. When Borderlands came out, me and my roommate at the time, we played. That was really cool, playing co-op. So you could both get full screen. You don't have to do split screen, but it's kind of janky. Like you have to sit at like a perfect angle or whatever. But that was pretty awesome.
That's actually an interesting way of doing it.
Yeah, but then 3D TVs like disappeared forever.
They did. Unfortunately, they did because no one wanted to go to the theater because 3D TVs would not have went away, honestly, if they weren't, if movie theaters for the 3D movie didn't cost so much extra. I'm a firm believer that 3D TVs still would be a thing if the 3D TV wasn't also super fucking expensive, which they are. But I think if the 3D TVs weren't super expensive and movie theaters didn't charge like 50% more to watch the 3D movie, I think 3D would have caught on and been fine. Unfortunately, they were greedy fucks, and that didn't the case. I'm getting a hand-me-down one though, and I look forward to playing Mortal Kombat for the PlayStation 3 that has a 3D setting on it. That's gonna be
oh really?
Yeah, the old Mortal Kombat. Yeah, they had a 3D mode that was pretty rad. I remember playing it. It was fine.
I never played them past the like Super Nintendo.
Well, the Super Nintendo was the best one. Like to this day, Mortal Kombat, Ultimate Mortal Kombat is the best Mortal Kombat ever made.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hands down. Yeah,
so do they still do IMAX? Because you were talking about 3D movies. Do they still do IMAX?
They do. That's 4K-ish style stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go to the view.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to IMAX. I've been to 3D movies at the
I've been to tons of IMAXs. I still prefer better visual picture quality. And honestly, I'm not okay. I should be a cheapskate, but I'm not. I don't mind spending an extra couple bucks to getting a better experience. Like I'm not going to hinder my experience by not paying the extra money. Like I don't. If it was like $300, sure. But if it's like fucking $3, if it was $12 compared to $9, like I don't care. And that's the thing I think with people have in general with television, movies, and games. I was like, I'm not gonna pay $10 for that game. Who gives a shit? It's $10 fucking dollars. It's 10. Who cares?
Right.
I guess some people have a different issue with life, but I don't know.
I bet Back 4 Blood for $60. I played it twice.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go back to it. Sean's been playing.
Yeah, we probably should. I'd feel better about that purchase if we did, or I did.
It's $60, but we played for at least 6 hours in those $60.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
$10 an hour. That's almost a movie. So don't feel bad. They also did a big update. But yeah, I said to Sean wanted to play, and I said we gotta schedule a time where it's me, you, and Sean, so we have a full team without a bot, and we don't have to deal with anything. You know.
Yeah, Chipmunk was talking about buying it too. He asked me last week if I was still
probably
playing
on sale
it.
now for.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, let's go to the view. Let's go to the view screen. There we go. Look at that.
All right.
Let's spin the wheel. Let's figure out what the fuck we're watching today. Oh, we're watching Dawn.
Is that the wait?
It's
which
Enterprise,
one is that?
baby.
Well, we are way overdue to do some Enterprise.
Are we?
Yeah, we've only done like 2 or 1.5. I don't know.
We've done quite a few of them, but you know, let's just what is it? Dawn. I gotta look up some info before. Dawn Enterprise. Let me just.
Because we did the drunk shuttle craft. That might have been the last time we did this, and then
no, there was an episode in between. No, we did. Last time we did was Chibi Picard.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've only done 2 Enterprise episodes. Maybe I can't even think of what the other one would have been.
Yeah, we did Drunk Enterprise, and then we did do a second one. We did one. The one about where they fight about going to space, like the engine or something. It was a flashback episode.
Okay.
Remember, they're like, I can get warp 6 or warp 5 or warp 3.
Is that from Cochrane? Was probably involved?
No, Cochrane wasn't involved, but it was his friend. His friend died. His friend died going up a mountain like a pussy.
Okay.
You not remember that episode?
Not really.
There was a good bar fight in it, which I did appreciate.
All I'm thinking about is the movies. I recently watched the Kelvin Timeline movies. They were pretty good. I don't think I ever saw the last one.
Which is the
up
Kelvin
until
timelines?
all the ones with new Spock and new Kirk and all that
those
shit.
are fine. Those are fine movies. There's nothing wrong with those movies.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never got around to watching the last one, so I just watched all 3 of them.
I thought the third one was the worst one.
Yeah, probably.
I thought because the first one was great, very fun. Second one was somehow still good. Oh, they have GoldenEye on watch. I want to watch that. Second one was still good. It kind of vulnerable up Kirk a bit in that degree, where he's not invulnerable. And the third one, like the ship isn't the entity, right? The ship isn't there, and it's a planet episode. So who gives a shit, right?
Yeah, I think it was the second one. I thought it was really cool how they reversed the whole like "I am and always will be your friend" thing on the window, and it was Spock dying or Kirk dying instead of Spock. Oh, that was kind of cool.
How they bring him back? Oh, I remember the thingies, the gerbils.
Yeah, I remember they pulled him out. Everybody was crying. Oh yeah, there was like something they injected in the Tribble that like did shit.
No, they used his blood. Khan's blood in the Tribble brought him.
Yeah. Right.
Convenient. All right, let's just get this watch party going. So I gotta mute. If I remember right, I have to mute this, turn on that, and then click yes. Start watch party. And then I'm gonna click the start the clock. Open in a new tab. Here we go. Booting up. Fantastic.
Grab a snack. How about a tequila shot?
I don't want to do a tequila shot, but I'll do a shot of vodka, I guess. I did a tequila shot yesterday, even a good tequila, and I was not prepared. But again, I haven't eaten in days. So what else is fucking new? Unmute. Unmute! And it crashes. We'll get the thing going. We'll get this going. And then I'm going to keep drinking after because it's going to be fucking fantastic. Why do I hear myself?
Why can't I? Oh, there it is.
That's why I hear myself. All right. Archer to shuttle pod 1. I hate his accent. I just do. Reminds me of someone I know, unrelated, but I just think he's a piece of shit. Who even chose?
Yeah, I don't know if people in Florida have actual accents, do they?
No, not really. I mean, they.
Oh, we got the bingo up.
Oh fuck, you're right. See, that's how I'm so out of it because I was drinking all day.
I know.
He did say Captain, so we're gonna already give that one up there. I'm gonna do a signature shot of vodka in a second, just cause. Cheers.
Cheers. That's water. It's been a long road.
I wish it was water. Not really. Who am I kidding? No, I don't. I also
You haven't drank water since the 90s.
Right.
Oh man, what a jam!
I will walk the sky.
I need to induct this song into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right. I have to fucking do stuff. I don't know. I gotta do finishing my editing. I'm on a rut right now, but starting, I guess, Sunday, I'm gonna force myself to fucking do everything I need to do that I haven't been procrastinating. I'm drinking so much wine. I got so much wine to drink. And then edit.
How are those reviews going? How many have you done now?
I drank 10, so I'm almost halfway done. But like, okay, I puke and rallied yesterday or 2 days ago. I puke and rallied 2 days ago.
Okay.
On Tuesday. Yeah, it was pretty wild. First time ever in my life.
I can't remember the last time I puked.
Oh, dude. I don't think it was from drinking. Like, I think something either was in the wine or something was going on that I legitimately puked. And that was it. And then I just kept drinking, though. I didn't think I was I was like, dude, this is not going to ruin my day, is it? And I didn't let it. I just kept drinking.
Nice.
And I haven't stopped since.
Can't get hungover if you don't stop drinking.
I was hungover yesterday a little bit. But you know what? I fixed it. By having a drink.
Yeah. And not eating. I mean,
I know, right?
I'll admit, it's gotten to the point where when I do eat, I kind of feel sick.
There's been stuff like the chicken fire log hasn't helped, but I've been feeling. I feel like I saw like a Taco Bell ad, and I was like, I guess I could eat that, but like I'm not hungry. That's the thing. Like I could eat. Like it's not like I'm not having an appetite. I'm just not hungry.
Yeah, it's the double steak grilled cheese burrito. It is awesome.
It's okay. Chipotle.
I know it just feels.
It costs $6 though. You can just go to Chipotle and get a burrito.
Yeah, that's like 12.
No, it's not. It's $7.
What? Chicken, maybe.
Yeah. Steak is $9.
Maybe I've been ordering online too much.
Yeah. Oh, I don't count delivery. This is going in the.
No,
store.
I mean I think they jack up the prices.
They do
before delivery. Because because they have a minimum $10 delivery fee, and I got to get barbacoa to even get it to come here.
Yeah. Or just get guac.
You know what sucked was the brisket. Fuck the brisket.
Brisket was terrible.
Yeah.
Brisket was awful. I want to do more cooking shit. I don't know. Because I'd have to eat to do more cooking shit.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Right?
Eating and cooking. Gross.
Right? And not drinking all day. Oh my god.
It's gonna be a struggle when we eventually get jobs.
Sooner over later.
Hey, this one was directed by Roxanne Dawson, the fucking half Klingon from Voyager. I can't think of her name. B'Elanna
Really?
Torres. Yeah.
No wonder it's called Dawn. Ha! They really like to show Trip in here with his stupid accent. I'm just being hateful lately. I'm just too hateful. That's okay. Let it flow through you. Oh, this is the one where he fucking gets the alien and is dry. Is this basically the exact same episode of Picard, but different because there's no universal translator?
Oh, Next Generation, not Picard.
Or yeah, whatever. Like there's a reptile, and he like isn't that the reptile one?
Oh yeah. I remember this one.
Yeah, I actually do. I watched it relatively recently. Well, now I'm angry because this episode sucks and is boring. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of stuff at all because it's all on the fucking ground here.
Classic.
Look at that lead pipe. Look at that lead pipe that serves no function. Let me have a flashlight out too. Here's the thing too. You think like we have some pretty nice flashlights with zero, like consuming very little power to be super bright. What's their fucking excuse?
Well, I always thought it was funny in Voyager they go to the wristwatch one where it's like really fucking innovative, guys. Because like you still need to you can't use that hand because you still have to point your wrist at whatever.
Right. Put it on your badge. Make the badge a light.
Yeah.
You can replicate a billion other things. You can't put a fucking battery in there with a fucking LED light. Like, get the fuck out of here. The problem is people who write Star Trek are limited to their current technology.
Right.
Which is...
So, like, it'd be really cool to have a computer in your pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, we have that now.
Then they lack imagination for even the far-fetched. Like, creating things with, like, replicators is fine. But outside of that, it's pretty shit.
Well, holodecks are cool.
Yeah, holodecks. It's just holograms. Holodecks that they only
but
use
it's weird how, like,
for past ideas instead of futuristic ideas. You notice they never really ever talk about in between current and them. Like, why can't they just
there's
make
no
up history?
music. There was no music created in between 1999 and 2300 or whatever.
Yeah. Why not
They're
just
always
make it up?
listening to like.
Even Star Wars made it up.
Yeah, I did think that. Speaking of the Calvin timeline movies, I thought it was awesome that they played Beastie Boys and like, is this classical music?
Yeah, it was classical to them though, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why I thought that was clever.
Yeah. Quantum leap. Look at that camera panning. He's trying to remember his lines. Imagine the makeup even that guy had to do. Probably 2 hours easy.
Ugh. I wouldn't even do contact lenses.
Like, honestly, on those situations, I feel like they'll be like, all right, let's do all our scenes all this day. Like maximize to mitigate that.
Oh, I'm sure they do. God, that'd be awful. I would have to pee. Like, what do you say? Like, I have the bladder of a 2-year-old. Like,
yeah, you do have a bladder of a 2-year-old. It's pretty fucking absurd, right?
But like 2-3 hours in the makeup chair, I'd be like, sorry, I gotta hand me that Gatorade bottle. Yeah, this is exactly Darmok and Jalad.
It is. The whole thing is the same fucking plot, for the most part. No,
except that they didn't send the captain.
But it's the same fucking thing of like, hey, you gotta communicate without your universal translator.
Yeah, and I guess that one was a test. Like, they beamed him down against his will, and then like made him. I don't know. This was like a act of war, sort of.
Well, no, because the atmosphere like destroys their shit.
Well, but he got shot down. Somebody shot him down.
Did they? I thought it was just like the atmosphere fucked shit up. That's why the
I think
Enterprise can't go there. Isn't that why the Enterprise can't go?
Oh man, we have not been paying attention.
I was pretty sure that was it. Oh, look, there's a...
I saw somebody shooting the shuttle. I don't know if it was a natural anomaly.
I think they were fighting, and then they went to the planet, and then it shut all their shit down.
Oh, okay.
Look at this stealth action. Let me just lean back. I also send my engineering shuttle pods for no fucking reason by themselves. With no phasers on board.
Phase pistols.
Uh-huh. Yeah, see?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember they like go up a cliff or whatever.
I like how there's like little pieces of like fucking like SIM card material, you know what's on a SIM card? On a piece of green plastic. It's like, yep, those are chips. But the material doesn't actually, like, they don't connect that anywhere, so it's just like on top. Good job.
I guess. It's like the chip in your credit card. It just does. I don't know how that works.
It still has to contact a reader, not just be floating above it.
I suppose. Speaking of which, I just got, I haven't gotten it yet, but I applied for the enhanced ID, the driver's license.
Oh, I gotta do this.
And you have to sign up. You have to fill out like a disclaimer that says you're carrying a fucking RF frequency in your pocket or whatever. I was like, holy shit. But I was like, wait, I have an iPhone. I already do that. But yeah, $47. I was not happy.
Yeah, but then you don't have to. What, you can fly now? They're using a passport.
Yeah, because I did the math. My passport will expire before my next ID does, so it might as well.
Not me. I have a passport. I'm just gonna fucking keep it going. Look at that iPod. That was an iPod. Was it an iPod? No, it was before. Yeah, well, iPods were out. No, iPods were out.
Yeah, this was probably like 2005 or 6.
No, it's earlier than that.
Wasn't this show 2002 to 2006?
Yeah, but season 2, so it's 2004.
Okay, so like
iPhones came out in 2005 or 6, right?
Did the iPod come out before the iPhone?
Oh, 100% before. I had the first generation iPod.
Okay.
It was awesome. It was physical.
Was that the one with the wheel you had to spin?
Yeah.
I think it was annoying.
That was good. No, it was awesome. That was a sturdy boy. Like, you could kill somebody with the original iPod. Heavier than shit. Probably heavier than that fucking wrench that he just like swung over his head even though he was already ducking.
I think it's called a spanner of some sort.
He's gonna
spanner.
Yeah, it's a spanner. He's gonna spit on your face.
Where's Hoshi Sato when you need him?
Oh, the sweeping kick. I do that in Mortal Kombat all the time.
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg every time.
Wow, he landed like a sack of potatoes, too. Like, he didn't even, like, brace for impact. He just fucking flat body on the ground.
Well, he should have, because he got shot.
No, but the leg sweep, even.
Oh, yeah. It was soft sand.
I suppose. Guess that's my old pro wrestling.
Like, wake up, you dumb bitch. Keep kicking him. Yeah. Yeah. Katana. Why would he have it? How does a universal translator work when it doesn't know the language?
The well, Hoshi Sato created it, right?
Yeah, but how does it work if it's the first time hearing it?
I think it picks up dialects like.
No, how? How? You're fucking saying words with no meaning to what they are.
Well, it's like how everything in Earth was like derived from Latin, and there's like certain similarities and shit. Like, I don't know, it's a fucking computer program, like algorithm. Figure it out.
No, because of we all derive from Latin, but we all have the same thing. Like, oh, nanosto. Like, how would you know what that is unless I like said that is associated with this? She has to fuck with the universal translator a little bit. She has to fuck with it.
So actually, they did this in, I think it was either Discovery or Picard, where they're like, "We've never encountered this species." Oh yeah, it was Discovery, I think. Ah, fuck, which one was it? It was one of the most recent ones.
I thought it was Enterprise.
Was it?
Discovery did it too, though. Discovery didn't. Yeah. Discovery did it too.
Where they're like, "Hold on, give the universal translator a minute. We've never like met your species before." Like, right. And somehow it figures it out.
Yeah, magic. Does that count as Google Translate error, though he didn't bring it? No, probably not.
I mean, he referenced it.
How many moons were there?
How many what?
How many moons?
I didn't catch it.
How many? Yeah, why did they care? Bad blood. Yeah.
Man, she really leaned into the Vulcan character. I mean, even Tuvok wasn't this like fucking emotionless.
Right.
Yeah, not even emotionless, just fucking bland.
Oh, no, I think Tuvok is the key of pinnacle of no emotion.
Yeah, but he also he had like quips and one-liners. Like you could tell he had like a personality.
Yeah. He had those lines.
But T'Pol's just like fucking lame, and she's like, "Yeah, I secretly have like a big sex. I'm a big sex pervert."
Yeah, I was gonna say she's a sex fiend.
Are you caught up on Discovery?
No.
There was a new one today.
3, I think. I'm on.
Yeah, 5 was today. Yeah. Guess what? It doesn't get any better.
Who would have thought? Witcher comes out tomorrow, so I'm gonna binge those.
I should probably start that.
Yeah. Keep working, pussy. No, you bitch.
Charles Tucker the Third.
I don't know what you're saying.
They don't drink water, do they?
No, because he's a fucking lizard. He's gonna.
He's
gonna piss
I have goo.
I like how they all have like screws, like corks.
Pretty practical. Wow.
You ruined it! You stupid hobbits!
Oh, this was 2003.
Yeah, I said that. 2nd season.
I thought you said 2006. Oh, right. All right. God, no Dr. Fox.
Take your shirt off, pussy. Keep working.
Trying to see if I know this guy from anything.
Look at him taking his shirt off. Shirt off one of these fucking things. That's annoyed.
Is it?
Porthos.
We had the shuttle or the detox bay or whatever the fuck that's called, but that I think involves like slathering each other in some sort of goo.
Oh, they're just not in the detox. They didn't go in there yet.
No, but I know that was the closest thing we probably had to shirtless. Oh shit! Wish Monk didn't have to go to Spider-Man. I fucking gotta take us to the U.S. Honduras game.
What's that going on now?
It's in February outside at Allianz Stadium. It's gonna be fucking awful.
It's gonna be great.
February 2nd. I don't know which tickets I got. I have to save those for later.
I have regenerative properties. Brr, I'm gonna come on your fucking face. All right. Oh, racist. Is that coming over there?
I'm a doctor, damn it, not an engineer.
Nope.
Wait, Porthos! That's one of the squares,
Yeah, I didn't see it, though.
But he said it.
Oh, blinded him! Ah! Like, if I was in a situation, I'd shoot him. I'd just shoot him and be like, all right, I gotta deal with one less person.
How did he know it was going to be in that tube?
He probably was fiddling with it for hours. But how do you know he might not come and be like, yes, put it in my eyeballs?
That's my favorite.
Yeah, let's look for your... Why not just say?
Should have put the fucking telescope thingy on the bingo board.
Okay, whoop-de-doo. That's hot as balls.
Fahrenheit. Since when? I guess that's actually pretty cool that they're still using Fahrenheit.
No, it's not,
because this took place before.
We use Fahrenheit, but fucking NASA uses fucking metric.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it is.
No, but like, well, in all of the like Star Treks that took place before/after this, because this was a prequel, they all used metric system.
They all should use metric system because it's fucking science.
True. Well, they also use kilometers. Like, they never say miles per hour.
Right. That's good too. Metric. Even though in Britain they use miles per hour, which is kind of weird.
That is weird. Do they use feet and inches?
They started using pounds as of recently. For some reason.
Pounds is a bunny. Isn't that stones? Stones is weight.
No. As of recently, like in the last 2 months.
Oh, is for weight, you mean?
Yeah, for weight. Yeah, pounds.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, I know what fucking their currency kilos? Is. God damn it.
Yeah, so it was kilos before they were using?
Yeah, I don't know why they switched. The stones thing is dumb. Like, I hate the stones.
Yeah, because, like, oh, I weigh 12 stones. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
But, like, each stone is 12 pounds? Or something
yeah, that's
weird.
really confusing. But, I mean, that's like, why do we use feet? That's 7 million inches.
It's 12 inches.
I know, but, like, you're just...
I know, but stones sound so barbaric. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah. And if you're like, I'm 12.9 stones, like, maybe you should just simplify that a little bit.
Yeah, it's just the stones thing just sounds too barbaric to me. I'm not a fan.
Maybe it's the weight equivalent to feet.
Shit.
I don't know.
Oh, he's learning language.
Tarmac and Gilad at Ternagra.
With arms wide open. Why even talk to him? He doesn't know shit. Why? Yeah, cannibalize. Fucking idiot. I'm so angry. Why am I so angry these days? Fuck.
That's like everybody, though, when they speak different languages, they just talk louder and slower. Like, they're going to all of a sudden understand what you're talking about.
I just don't get the point. Like, if someone didn't speak English near me, I'm just not going to speak to him ever. But since he was attacking me, I would have just killed him so I don't have to deal with the stress of keeping him captive.
Yeah, but that's not
Starfleet. I would have felt nothing about it.
Because you're dead inside.
No, exactly. fucking wish. Maybe shoot him a couple times just for fun. You never know.
Yeah, what's he gonna complain to Archer? He doesn't even speak the same language.
Yeah, I didn't see him, guys. I didn't see him. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, look, the sun got him. You know that's funny? Zap, zap, bap, 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 bap. That's what you do. You fucking idiot. Now you're gonna laugh now, pussy. God, I'm so fucking angry. I gotta calm down. I'm getting so fucking mad.
You know what? Weed would fix all that ails you. You'd start eating a bunch again.
Like no, I doubt it. I don't get the
feel better.
So. No good floor! Up high, yeah! Like, how do you know if he's smiling? Maybe smiling is different across races, right?
Yeah.
So maybe smiling is like hitting on somebody, you know?
And I mean, that's also, you know, an assumption that other species have like humor and
right.
There's even a reason to smile.
God knows.
Life is anguishing.
Oh my God, I just can't jump on that one. It's too real. It's too real. It's too real. I played a game called The World Was Sad on a Tuesday. World Was Sad on Tuesday. Or something like that. World Became Sad on Tuesday. Something like that. That was the name. And I was like, damn. This is deep. This is too relatable. And it really was. It was like, God, this game. And then it was a limbo game too. And I somehow became more depressed after playing it. I was like, God damn it. The guy was like, like you do the same thing over and over again. And it's like this constant state of limbo. It was depressing. I liked it, but it was depressing.
That's
He's gonna fuck you up.
I know what you're talking about, though.
He's gonna fuck you up right now, you idiot. He's gonna fucking kick you. Told you! You should have shot him!
All because he stole or threw away his fucking space goo.
Should have just murdered him. Who gives a shit? You could eat him. Free food. And then cook in the sunlight.
Yeah, I mean, he probably tastes like snake or alligator.
Probably more alligator or snake. Yeah.
Lizard.
Look at these rolls. Just shoot him! Oh wait, someone stings my eyes. I'm not gonna hold it to my face. I'm just gonna start shooting. I'm gonna be like Frank Reynolds, and I started blasting.
Why aren't they best friends yet?
They do that when they start like realizing they're wasting too much energy fighting. Instead of just.
And then he's out of space goo to drink, and they have to go up the mountain.
Because humans can sweat and he can't. Pussy ass. That looks like the limpest fucking thing ever.
Oh my God.
Wow. Just wow. How am I getting angrier watching this? I've been angry for days, and I'm getting more pissed off watching this. Mika and I watched it, and it's just like so many poor decisions were made.
I think a lot of things about this show feel like an afterthought. Like, just in general, like Enterprise is like the fucking neglected, final sibling that's just like, whatever, fucking grow up on your own. We already did all this.
They were milking off the fact that the trajectory of Next Generation made their own movies, and Deep Space Nine didn't do much, but it was around. Voyager was a huge hit for a long time because it was on primetime television. And then they're like, well, we got to keep this momentum going. Enterprise. And then it failed.
It was a good idea, though.
No. Well, it was. I think no one likes to go back. That's the problem. I still stand by that. No one likes to go backwards.
I don't know. I think it's ahead of its time in that respect because there wasn't a lot of prequels yet.
No, that's the thing. There was. Star Wars already happened.
Well, yeah, but we didn't know those were prequels when they came out, did we?
Yeah, we did.
I mean, we did because we were born like 20 years later. But
no, even when the original Star Wars came out.
Oh yeah, because it says episode 4. Yeah.
But then the prequels came out. But whatever, it doesn't even matter about that. No one wants to do prequels because they know how it ends. Everyone hates prequels. True. I hate prequels. I think doing prequels is boring because we know how it ends.
Well, you know what fucked all that up is Discovery going 900 years in the future because we know what happens now. Like, how the fuck are they supposed to manage that now?
Well, now, I think the 900 years in the future bit, it's so far in the future that it doesn't count.
Yeah. And they're
you're basically just you're going up to the burn, essentially.
And that's pretty inconsequential.
Right. And then you can always say, like, what they're probably going to do, honestly, is at the end of Discovery or close to it, someone's going to go back in time to say that the future that they knew is not the future we'd know. Or some bullshit.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like, we talked about it before on this show, but, like, the way season 2 ended, where they're like, everybody keep a secret about the spore drive. It never happened.
So stupid. So sweat on him. And he's a cunt. Nocta. Don't assume she'll be proud. If he threw a rock at her, I would have I'd laugh.
Is this supposed to be daytime?
Yeah, it's sun's rising. Sun hasn't risen yet, though.
Here, try this. It's called water. It might be good for you.
Oh, that's his shit, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
That was us. Atala. Is my audio super low? Really?
I hear you fine. Well, obviously, I hear you fine.
Are you sure you just didn't have me really low? Where I was
what about me?
Away?
Do we sound the same?
Nah,
Toby?
You might be a little bit louder. I didn't realize. Yeah, I fixed it though. What's going on, Tobes? I mean, I guess if I talk over here, maybe not. I don't know.
Sounds about the same. Well, like I said, I'm not listening to that.
Really? My bars are saying otherwise. No one else has complained, so I'm just gonna go with it. I guess I could always load up my own stream and check that out.
Toby, welcome to Darmok and Jalad Part 2.
We sound the same-ish.
I can't tell any difference, but maybe if I turn on. There's nothing I hate more than hearing my own voice, but I'll turn it on.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little bit quiet. Not that it matters, but...
Yeah, you're slightly quieter. Yeah, I just tried it out.
How about now?
I hate hearing my own voice. Is there anybody who's like, I love my own voice?
No, I hate it. I sound louder now. Yeah, I guess I had to turn on my wavelength after I restarted my computer. It is what it is.
Actually, that's probably why he hasn't killed him the whole time. Because then, like, when the new ship, or when they get back on board, they're like, oh, you fucking killed this guy. Now
no, you don't have to say you killed him. I didn't see him. He shot at my ship and he disappeared. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, guys. As you fucking have a piece of him, like, dripping down your face.
What's all that goo on your eyeballs? We had a fun time.
Yeah. Not well. Yeah, prepare it. Oh, shit!
Holy shit, we finally get a flock sighting?
Do it anyway. Fuck him.
Transporters are the devil.
Yeah, in the meantime. So, other question here. Why not transport down water? Out of curiosity.
They don't know how to do that shit yet.
What do you mean?
Transporters were the devil.
They'll transport a person. They're not going to transport water down for him?
I don't know if they thought that far ahead. Like, we transport people, but we don't know how to transport things yet. God, Scott Bakula is such a strange choice. I love the guy, but
he's an opera guy. Right. Long Dong's always right. I'm just saying, why can't they transport down water? It doesn't make goddamn sense. Like, literally, just transport down a bath. It would boil relatively quickly. Not really. I think it'd be fine. Give him a little extra hour or two.
Well, that guy doesn't even like water.
Transport down ice. Yeah, for temperature change is what I'm talking about. Put him in a bath. Put him in a, like constantly transport him water to cool him down, and then boom, beam him up. Problem solved. Problem fucking solved.
But who is? Because isn't Trip? There's no transporter chief. Isn't Trip the main, like the head engineer?
They know how to transport. They were about to do it. Right there. See? Transport down waters by the gallon on him. Get his body temperature up, then transport him out. Easy win. A lot better than fucking reinventing the goddamn wheel with making some fucking manifold filter shit. Fuck, I'm pissed. Yeah. I don't trust you right now. You can't even think of the idea of transporting down some fucking water. Orange juice? We haven't got a single fucking thing besides the captain. Oh my god. You're not gonna die. Even if you get a heat stroke, they're just gonna beam you against your fucking wishes. Shut the fuck up, Trip.
Scramble your cells.
Say Florida. Say Florida. Say Florida. Do you think they sprayed him down, or do you think they just put him under a sauna to get him to sweat?
I mean, those lights are pretty hot anyway.
Yeah, I know.
You know, from all my time on camera.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to? What do you think I turned mine off?
But like newscasters and stuff, they always talk about it.
They need those Elgato lights. They're the heatless, it feels like. Ooh, there's an update. After update wavelength, you'll need to reconfigure your audio routing setup. Don't care. I'm gonna update it. Let's see if can you still hear me? Yeah, you can still.
Yep. Oh, 170 is pretty fucking hot. Why did they bring him to that ship? Why did they bring the Zokon guy to the Enterprise instead of bringing him to his own ship? Speak English, by the way. This is weird. Okay, that makes sense. Still with the audio issues? Can you hear me at least? Okay. Well, folks, can they hear me? Okay, this is weird then. That was fucking not as good of an episode as I remember. Shit. Toby, what did you think? Just like Darmok and Jalad and Tanagra, except there was very limited camaraderie. They barely learned anything about each other. It was more of just like, fuck. Sorry, I almost killed you. Anyway, it was way too. I agree with you too.
Testing.
What you said earlier, totally unnecessary to save his life. I mean, that species seemed pretty harmless.
Can you hear me, Sidewinder?
And he was kind of a dick, to be honest.
Can you hear me, Sidewinder? Testing. Can you hear me, Sidewinder?
Hey, now I got you.
There we go. I did something I should have done during it. But it's all better now. I guess. Yeah, we're good now. I updated the audio at the same time, and it like totally fucked out. I was like, oh, that was a bad idea. I should have done that.
Yeah.
I'm quiet again?
No, I hear you fine.
I'm quiet again. I shouldn't be quiet again since...
What was biological on the bingo board?
Where do you see biological?
Bottom right-ish.
It's illogical.
Oh, illogical. Okay. It's really small.
Yeah, because she tries to say logical all the fucking times. Trying to be Spock. Do I still sound quiet? Better not sound quiet. Dude. They fucked with some of my shit. All right, I don't tell you.
Wait, Shuttlepod Shuffle. I guess it doesn't really matter, but
that's
he was in
when they use. Yeah.
Google Translate error.
No, that's because they didn't bring it. Not an error. Yeah. No fine art. Cool. Well, that was that. I mean, it was fine. Let's spin the wheel before I forget, because I did forget last time. Let's get it out of the way. It wasn't. It was a boring episode. Who am I kidding? It sucked. It was fine. It was a repeat episode that already was done. There was no, besides that one guy dying, there was no sense of calamity, no sense of purpose, no sense of anything, and it kind of just sucked. And maybe because I was angry and judging it, just beam him down some fucking water. Just beam him down water. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, the fact that that exists. Let's spin the goddamn wheel. What are we watching next week? Which is the Christmas episode. Let's see. You want to watch a Christmas movie? Do you want to watch a Christmas movie? I think we should watch a Christmas movie. It's literally the day before Christmas. We're not going to do Fascination DS9. We're going to do a different list. I don't know. We're going to do a different list. We're doing a Christmas movie list. We're going to watch... I'm always a
Home Alone guy.
Spin. We're not going to do the spin, actually. Hold on. Well, that's for a different show. I'm always on top. I'm just going to go look. I'm not going to even do that one. We're going to look at what's on Prime. I'm going to type in the word Christmas, and I'm going to see what pops up.
Oh, good call.
We're just going to pick something. We already did Jingle All the Way for the last show, so we're not going to do that. And we have... we do have a movie already, so we can't do that one either. I'm quickly looking. Fat Man. We can't do Fat Man, which is going to be great. I'm going to type in the word Christmas. See what pops up. Click, clack, moo, Christmas at the farm. The classic Jingle All the Way 2. I do not want to watch.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So Voyage Home is not the best. What's going on, Shorn? No, that's kind of lame. Merry Friggin' Christmas. That's with Robin Williams. We did watch Jingle All the Way already. How about... We got to make a Christmas bingo board. My Dad's Christmas Date. That's weird. Ooh, naughty or nice.
Die Hard. And they have Elf.
They have Die Hard on here?
Yeah. And Elf. I mean, that's a little... I think I'd rather... Oh, and Christmas Vacation. What are you looking at?
I just typed in the word Christmas on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, so did I. How are you not seeing all the same shit?
I don't know.
They have weird. Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase.
Yeah. How about this? We'll watch The Snowman.
And Home Alone.
It says it's 2014. Is this really the same one? I think we should watch The Snowman. And should we watch Home Alone or Die Hard?
I think we should do all three Die Hards in a row.
Do they have all three Die Hards?
Yeah, they have at least the first two.
I don't see Die Hard in Watch Party. Where do you see this?
I'm looking on the Prime app. Should be the same thing, right?
Check. No, it's not, because that you can rent.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that's why you just see this. See, I don't see Die Hard. I don't see Die Hard.
Free
I see
with
Halloween
ads.
too.
Die
can't do it.
Free with ads.
Can't do it. I'm gonna check Home Alone. Home Alone is also not on the list.
Yeah, it's rent or buy.
Yeah, okay. See, you got to do the Watch Party list. It has to be just free, not even free with it. Has to be 100% through them. I would have watched it because the third Die Hard has no, it doesn't. But I still would have watched it. The second Die Hard's awesome. Third Die Hard's Sam Jackson.
Yeah, I didn't like the second one.
The Snowman, so we can be depressed. Because why the fuck not? It's a 20-minute movie, so it's what it is. Silent Night,
minutes?
Deadly Night. Isn't that a Netflix show?
I read that book.
Is it a book?
I swear I remember reading that book.
I'm gonna type in Silent Night and see what pops up. I thought it was Netflix. Yeah, it's Netflix. Oh, we could watch the horror movie Jack Frost. Let's I'm gonna type in Christmas. I think we should. That actually went to theaters. I don't want something super happy. I think, honestly, I know that I'm going to say this very unironically, and people are going to be like, you say this to be a joke. I legitly believe Jingle All the Way is one of the best accurate Christmas movies ever made.
I like it too.
Not like it. I think it's the best one.
Oh, wow.
Now, hear me out. It ages well, which it does. But it's because it shows people for how they truly are. It's all about the hoarding, the trying to steal everyone trying to fuck everyone over. A father waiting last minute to buy the present thinking it would be in stock and it's not in stock and everyone's fighting it over it. It just has that consumerism that is really Christmas. Jingle All the Way is about consumerism.
Yeah.
And I honestly think it's the best Christmas movie because of that. Because it doesn't have I'm going to be home for Christmas thing. It's not about that. It's about consumerism. And that's what Christmas truly is. Which is not a bad thing. I'm just saying it's there. Ginger Dead Man? Is that a thing? Ginger Dead?
Ginger Dead Man. You know what would be interesting?
It's not there. I looked. It's not there.
I've never actually seen It's a Wonderful Life, and it's on Prime.
The old movie that was like a box office failure, but
1946. There's a black and white and a regular or a color version.
Yeah, they're both the same. I would do color because I just can't be bothered. Okay. I don't know.
I've never seen it. That 2 hours 10 minutes. I think that'd be a good option.
All right, let's do The Snowman. That has a nostalgia thing with me. It's my mom's favorite Christmas movie. I think it's depressing as fuck, and I'm kind of in that mood. And then let's watch It's a Wonderful Life. And if we're still feeling something after, we'll do Jack Frost. But that's a big if. After it's That's like 5 hours. we did 6 hours with Halloween. That was fine.
That's true.
The last movie, the last movie didn't suck. I think the Halloween movie would have been fine. Or I Know What You Did Last Summer. Are you
talking about the 27-minute Snowman?
Yep.
Okay.
There's no words. It's all music and visual.
Oh, I do kind of remember this.
Oh, it's so depressing. It's so.
Yeah, doesn't he die?
Yes. Spoiler alert. Yes.
We'll save the spoilers for next week.
Right. So that's what we're gonna do. I think.
Stay tuned to see if Sidewinder cries again, folks.
You're gonna cry when he dies at the end?
I don't know. I feel like we haven't cried in a long time on this show.
I mean, I'll
probably overdue.
I'll just think of all the misery in the world. Actually, I don't even give a shit about the misery in the world. I just give a shit about the misery I have. I'm a nihilistic fucking depresso. Like a children crying from hunger, I don't even care. I wouldn't even flick it twice. But
it's
when
way
I'm
harder
sad for
living
whatever,
in the Minneapolis suburbs. You know.
You know, when your clock house is working and you finally figure shit out and you're just like, oh, this sucks. Like, you know, that's the worst. That's the absolute worst.
Amen, brother.
Right. But after this, I'm gonna jump, I guess, more on Call of Duty. Even though I was playing that Happy's Burger game, I don't know if you saw that, Sidewinder. That game is good, and there's something stressful but zen about making burgers in like a fast food restaurant with the timer going and just I don't know. It's something about it that was just good.
It's ironic that you could use that job.
No, I don't. Well, only if they paid well enough, right?
No, I'd never do that. But
I wouldn't either. But it's different.
What's that game where you do chefs and you can do a co-op? It's like really popular.
Overcooked?
It's on like yes.
Yeah, it's not the
that's
same.
really fun.
It is fun, but it's not the same. This one is like really. It's a horror game. Keep that in mind. Shit happens, and I'm just like. I'm just like fucking around by like just doing weird shit, but there's something about it that's just funny because I'm just being an asshole, and there's something zen about it, like it's just calming me down, which has been really hard lately. So it's just something about it that's just so stupid. Like, put the fries on. Oh shit, we're running out of fries. Oh shit. Like when my shift ends is when I'm sad, because I'm like, oh, I finally had a groove going where I was like making everything and doing all this stuff, and then the fucking shift ends, and then it's like, fuck. And then like the story of the game actually goes forward, and you're just like, I just wanted to make food. There's a game called Fast Food Manager that I kind of want to play, because I was like, I want to do that type of game. Like, I don't know.
You miss working in general.
Not really. I miss money.
I mean, what are you coming up on 2 years now? Like, just like
it's been a nice vacation.
Completing tasks, you know? Like, I miss that for sure.
I don't miss that at all. I think with me, it's the money bit I do miss, but because I do tasks. Like, I'm doing fucking this fucking stream shit. It's not easy all the time, you know? I do that, like set up some bullshit like we have here. But no, it's not that. I miss nothing really, actually. Shit. I'm all working.
Especially since you got the basement finished. Like, you never have to leave your house ever again.
I never leave the basement ever again. Are you kidding me?
That's what I mean. When you didn't have the basement, remember when you were streaming upstairs? Like,
oh, that was hell. That was shitty, because I was told to shut the fuck up. But you know, my rage only goes so far.
The Jackie Chan picture.
Can't have him. He's pro China, and I just can't. Obviously he is, but I can't.
I thought he was a Hong Kong guy.
No, he's pro China. He wouldn't betray him because they give him a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. The reason I like it is just because it's like that silliness of it all, and because of like serving fast food. Like, I treat it very asinine-y. I do not miss Wednesday morning meetings. I didn't miss them then. I still as fuck don't miss them now.
Yeah, Toby, you're up for treats, by the way. You've been up for treats for like 3 years.
Like, I just like the treat thing is done. Like, I use my day as treats just to come into work late. Like, that's how bad of an employee I was, which is fine. But
you also woke up at like 6 a.m. to make chorizo and shit when you were a treat day guy.
You really think I woke up at 6 a.m.?
That's what you said.
That's what I said, indeed.
Yeah, I was always so jealous, Toby, with I'm opting out, because I would have done the same thing, but it seemed like a dick move. So I was like, fine, I'll bring fucking... Here's your fucking donuts. Leave me alone.
Yeah, buying donuts is an arbitrarily easy thing. You don't have to cook anything. Just go to McDonald's. Or whatever. I'm talking to a guy that hasn't eaten since Monday. So Monday day, actually. Wow. I think it was lunch. Yeah, I had something for lunch, and that was the last time I ate.
That sounds awesome, actually.
Right?
You know what sucks is
it's not like I'm gonna die of starvation. I don't mind it. I did a lot of shopping over the weekend. I went to IKEA. I went because I wanted to get herring. They don't sell herring anymore, which is kind of fucking bullshit. And I went to other places.
I will say though, I feel like shit when I don't eat, because like last Friday when we had that snowstorm.
You want to know my secret? I drove in the snowstorm. I was driving the whole time.
Why?
Why not? I didn't care.
I mean, where do you have to go?
I had to go get food.
That's ironic.
Right? Isn't it?
But no, I was hanging out with the neighbors and I forgot to eat until like 11 o'clock, and then I felt absolutely horrible.
You want to know my secret?
Don't eat.
If you always feel horrible, then you don't notice anything.
Trust me, I always mission accomplished.
That's my secret. I'm always feeling horrible.
Yeah, like I said earlier, food makes me feel worse.
No, my thing is like doing this type of shit. Not saying now. I'm not even speaking for this moment. Real talk, everybody. Is having not saying this show. I'm not saying this show. Is doing this type of stuff and trying to keep that energetic attitude.
Oh,
when you're not feeling it is the fucking worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
It is so brutal. It's so exhausting, and it's hard.
There's been times before this show where I'm like, God, I hope he cancels, because I just don't feel like it.
Just tell me.
Well, no, I mean, it's pretty rare, but
I know. Just tell me. Hey, 100 bits. Why am I not hearing it? Why didn't I hear that? Did you guys hear that alert? I didn't hear that alert.
Bag alert. Major bag alert.
That's why I don't hear the alert. Didn't hear it. I figured it out. I reinstalled my shit. I fixed it. Let's just report Solomon. Here, I'll do it for you. Bitchin'. There we go. I did it. I fixed it though. It should be better now. It's because I reinstalled the Wave XLR and it fuck. I should not have updated my shit during.
What is that? A bitmap?
No, it's a GIF. Sound file. But I changed my Wave XLR is my audio thing. I updated mid-show, and I shouldn't have done that.
That's what fucked up.
Yeah, no, just tell me those times. You want to do it? Like I'm totally okay bailing on it. Like today, I almost wanted to bail. Like I was so close to texting you, like, "Do you really want to do it again?"
Well, that's why I said I'm here when you were streaming earlier. Because you're like, Sidewinder's gonna be pissed if I
bail.
Cancel 2 weeks in a row. And I was like, no. I mean, it's up to you, dude. Like.
I was not feeling it, but I felt good after. Once we started, I felt fine. But I really was trying to get drunk. Like that's my goal. That's my goal still tonight. I'm gonna get fucking hammered. We've been hitting those old school numbers from back in the day. For those who remember the old school, like we're hitting like 16 pluses every day, 30s sometimes, and we're hitting those numbers. We haven't hit those numbers in a long time. We've been pretty casual about it, but oh man, we've been hitting them numbers. I like
just from Call of Duty.
Really anything we're playing, but yeah, just drinking in general. Because the game's the backdrop. I'm just drinking. Like that's the whole point. And at least that's the way I think of it in my head. And Tuesday I hit 15 or 16. Oh yeah, so you better all be drinking up, baby. I hit like 15 or 16 or 17. I can't remember. But I did it in such a short period of time that. The next day, I woke up. I felt pretty terrible. I was like, I don't feel great, but whatever. And I looked and I was like, oh my God, I drank the full fucking bottle. I was like, when? I didn't even know it was empty. Like, I even remember going to bed, pouring the last drink and not realizing it was the end of the bottle. Like, I didn't know. I remember the moment I was pouring and I didn't know it was the last bit of that bottle. And I woke up and I was like, oh, fuck, it's empty. So then I poured more and I kept drinking. So I drank. That was Wednesday, which I guess was yesterday. Felt pretty iffy, but, you know, I just drank through it. I got to like 15, 16, 17 again, which is still not great. But these are 50, 50, 50, 70 pours because I'm just dumping them in, right?
Well, if you're drinking a liter of anything, any type of booze, if you're drinking a whole liter in a day, that's no fucking joke.
So here's the thing about that too, which is also kind of fuckery. Tuesday was especially kind of shitty. I drank a bottle of wine first, and then I drank a liter of vodka. It was pretty bad.
Holy fuck!
I know. I forgot about. I did the wine review, and then I recorded it, and you can tell I did that. I just haven't edited it yet. I haven't drank wine since because it gives me heartburn. But I gotta start up soon. And then I did a liter yesterday, and I'm gonna probably do a liter today, and I gotta go buy a new bottle tomorrow. So yeah, it's been there. You could probably play more scary games so you don't remember, right? I mean, I really should. Mind you should change your mind a few. There is a couple scary games I want to play. I want to go back to the burger one. The burger one's just I don't know. I actually felt happy during it, and it's kind of fucked because it's so stupid. Like maybe this is why. This is the furthest from Star Trek ever, but fuck it. Real talk, bitches. Dr. Phil can suck it.
We finished Star Trek already. Go ahead.
We did. I know. So the thing interesting about it is playing that game, because it's so mindless, but it's like repetition. There's still mind thinking and rushing. It makes you like just forget, and it makes your mind go blank in a way. And because of that, it helps you like just forget, like not think. And it's the fact that you're thinking but not thinking because the pressure is so much on in that game that it feels good to play it. It's like a drug in a way. Which I could go take drugs.
This is exactly how I feel about NBA 2K. That's exactly why I play it. Like I got the new one. I skipped 2 years because I got so sick of it.
Dude, 2020 was stupid. The one you made me buy was the worst fucking game.
That was
What's going on, man? That was so stupid. I hated that game.
It's universally panned as the worst 2K of all time.
The one that fucker, what his name directed? Look, check
Spike
it out.
Lee.
Yeah, Spike Lee. That was the worst fucking game I've ever played in my life.
It was a
Spike Lee joint. And I like sports games sometimes, but that was the worst.
But anyway, exactly what you were saying about flipping burgers and games. Like, I can play a basketball game and just completely zone out and like, oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do like 3 fucking minutes in advance. I'm like, oh, this goes there, that goes there, that goes that.
Yeah.
Like, It's calming almost.
Yeah,
except when I lose.
I don't even. Well, the difference of horror is like you expect to lose, right? Like you want the scare, you want the thing. But yeah, no, I agree. I think. I mean, I guess I don't lose that often. Like I fucked up a couple times, then it gives me like a little rage moment. But yeah, no, I don't think so. I think even all about it just. It's for me personally. It's hard for my mind to shut off because I'm always thinking like, what do I gotta do next?
Oh, me too. That's why I fucking take like 20 milligrams of melatonin a night.
I don't even do that. I just drink myself to oblivion.
Yeah, that's what I used to do, and then I just started ODing on melatonin and weed for a while. I can't smoke weed right now because I need to get a job.
Right. Hasn't stopped me.
Melatonin, man, like 15 milligrams, 10 milligrams, like all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck? It's tomorrow?
No, mine is more of the I don't know. I don't even know what mine is. Mine's just like I like the so like to deal with anything, I go in the darker place. Like I just go like full big dick negative and I embrace it. I let it like surround you. And then you just fully embrace it. Like you don't like think of it. You kind of it's actually fucked up because it's the Sith way. It's the Sith. You let it fuel you. Let the hate flow through you. And you let it go through you. And I mean, everyone gives Palpatine shit, man, but he was right. He was right. It helps. Like letting it flow through you is honestly one of the best cope. It's like cope what's it called? What's that new fucking meme thing call it? Cope something. It's cope something.
Copenhagen?
No. I think everyone says like nah fuck. It's a meme of cope, but it's like you're coping with it. And you let it like you just turn it to
hatred. Like a mental health.
Yeah, it's something like that. And Frozen, let it go. No, not quite. Because you don't let it go. See, that's the difference, Sully. You don't let it go.
In it.
You let it surround you. You let it go through you. But you turn it to hatred.
That's why you've been yelling at Star Trek the whole night.
Oh, probably. You turn it to actual hatred. You find what it is that pisses you off about it. Or not even about it. Just negative mindset to like the actual hatred part of it all. And you just let that go through. And because you're like channeling it in that way, it feels fine. And it's a good way. It's not coping. There was a fucking Twitch meme about cope. It became like terrible. I could just watch an Asmongold video because they always throw it through his fucking chat all the time. But yeah, you just let it go to hatred. That's a rule. Get off your phone, Sidewinder. I can see you looking down.
I'm looking up coping with hatred.
Or it's not it. Hatred. No, it's cope. It's it's Twitch. It's Twitch cope. Twitch cope. There's a fucking phrase. Twitch cope meme maybe. I don't know. Copium. There it is.
What does it mean?
It's like opium, but coping.
But opium doesn't make you fucking aggro.
No, that's my thing. I was saying it's like helps you cope though.
Okay. Because I've done opium.
Really?
Yeah.
That's too much of a downer. You know?
It's a weird experience. I don't know. I don't like it. I didn't like it after a while.
I just think it'd be just like just too much of a tiring thing. Like weed.
Well, the problem with so my opium story, just real quick. I'm totally interrupting, but
go for it.
In high school, my buddy was a drug dealer, and he got Red Rock opium. And he's like, yeah, just put it in your weed pipe, and then like it kind of bakes into it, and then you kind of just always have it around. That was a terrible idea because I put like a giant rock in there, and it was just there for like months, and I was just like, God, when is this gonna go away? It's like I kept smoking it. Yeah, and I kept putting like weed around it, and then eventually I was just like, I feel horrible all the time because I'm addicted to opium. I hate this. I had to throw away the pipe.
Dude, you know what's fucked up about addictions and shit? Like I quit vape, 3 months ago? A little over 3 months ago. I quit vaping.
That's crazy. I can't believe you stuck to that.
Yeah, I want to start. Like, have you ever just not arbitrarily just wanted to start another like the same addiction again? I threw away all my stuff.
Anything.
I threw away all my
I've been smoking cigarettes for 20 years. I
was tempted to pick cigarettes. Like, but the difference is, like me, I want to start something to just make myself suffer a bit more, you know, like a way of copium, like an external thing. I just quit vaping just to be better about it. I just legitimately just, because I want to hike more. I wanted to do all this stuff to be more active, and that's gone.
Well, now it's winter. I mean, you're gonna be stuck there anyway for 3 months.
Well, I was tempted to do it in the winter. I was tempted to hike in the winter because I actually do well. I prefer to be colder externally than hot.
So you're like Peter the Malamute.
Sure. Okay. But yes, my dogs. No, that's the other one. But I was gonna go do it, and my motivation for it all just went down the fucking drain. Snowshoe. Oh, right. Now I remember. Now I used to go.
Shout out Toby.
Yeah, I did. I was a little bit more active, but I quit vaping. It was an extra money source and all this other jizz. But I was gonna quit. I quit. I did quit, and now I want to pick up something worse. Maybe, like, I don't know.
You should look up cheapest drugs. I'm sure heroin's number one, but don't jump right to heroin.
I think meth would be.
Really?
I think meth or weed would be the cheapest. Yeah.
No, weed's definitely not cheapest. Not here, at least.
Marijuana is expensive all over the place. Opioids are Norcos. I don't know why I'm tramadol. What the fuck is tramadol?
Tramadol. Isn't that motion sickness, like seasickness?
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. I'm surprised how cheap heroin is. How is meth cheaper than heroin? And heroin's
meth
so
is
cheap.
cheaper than heroin?
Yeah, usually.
Well, that's the reason everybody gets addicted to heroin, because most people, or I watched the show Intervention, I've seen every episode, most of the people who are addicted to heroin get started with painkillers, and they were like, oh, my life's great, I can afford prescription drugs, and then they're like, oh, my life's shit, I can't afford anything, and meth or heroin is just like a fraction of the price of fucking
here's
opioids.
the thing about it though, like shrooms grow it. Yeah. I mean, obviously that would be a good idea, like obviously, but that's a different type of thing. Like the thing about shrooms is they're psychedelics, or they're
you can't like function normally if you're doing psychedelics.
Well, you can. It's just not the same. Like sometimes you want to be numb. Now I'm not Twitch. I'm talking to you, Twitch. I'm talking to fucking you, right? We're not encouraging people to do it, but we're being real here. And sometimes some people want to be numb, and like Molly and LSD and shrooms, like that's not something you're gonna want to do.
No, those are like those are experience drugs. Like Molly is a party drug. Shrooms are like an experience. Like LSD is like an experience.
But when
like,
you want to feel numb, that's a different level of shit, right?
That's like, honestly, you know what you should try it? Dude, go get Xanax. Have you ever tried Xanax?
No, I haven't. I don't think I will.
Oh my god, that's perfect. I got a prescription. I don't have it right now anymore, but I'm
not taking it. But thank you.
Why?
Because I have my own coping. It's called drinking excessively.
Xanax is perfect for that because it just shuts your brain off. I used to use it in place of drinking.
That's also a problem too. Is that I'm so addictive. One, we're not soliciting drugs online, just for the record, guys. But it's the issue is that I'm okay with drinking. I'm okay because honestly too, I think Xanax. No, I think it's the pussy way out. I think
what do you mean? It's just
only way because of
it kind of cuts out the middleman.
That's the problem. The middleman needs to be in here. You don't feel
fucking me as a beer drinker. I don't have to have all. I don't feel bloated. I can find it. I can just kind of chill out.
That's the price to pay. Okay. Sometimes these are the things that you need to like. I think part of the appeal to drinking and to feel numb is this is so depressing. Don't care. is the fact that is that you get that physical suffering involved in it too, and it makes the numbness feel better, and you feel the cost the next day too, which then encourages you to do it again because you're like, you know what, I feel suffering and I want to feel numb. I think it's the easy out with Xanax. I think it's the easy way out. I just think it is.
Man,
I want to suffer.
I thought I was the most depressed person I knew, but damn.
Why? Because you don't think there's that physical attribute of suffering, which is ideal? Like, you don't
Oh
want
my god!
that?
Do you know how much fucking weight I lost? 2019 divorce year, whatever. I didn't eat. Like I lost fucking 40 pounds. I looked great. I felt miserable. Like,
Well, you know, I'm
so
jealous of
but
you
I agree
feeling
with
miserable.
you.
I'm going for it.
No, that was the only time. I've never been anorexic, bulimic. I've never had an eating disorder, but I remember like not eating made me feel better. Like I was just like, oh, I love this pain. Like I love not eating.
Right?
Feels awesome.
Right? It kind of does. And the thing is, it's not about the, actually, I'll recant it. And I'm going to get to what you said, Solomon, in a second. It's not the fact that the not eating is a plus. It's just that for me, at least going on now, I just don't think about it. It's not even on the table. And like I could, like, if someone's like, eat this, I'd be like, okay, and I could do it. But there's no will, there's no urge to do it. So I'm just not gonna do it.
Is Timbo still out of town?
No, she's upstairs. I hear that pain from over drinking is preferable than the pain when sober for a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, it's a number. That's the whole point, right? Is you're trying to numb.
Oh my god. I couldn't. I think I told you, since we got laid off February 2020, I haven't gone a day without drinking since then. And if I were to go a day without drinking, not related to that, just because of all the other shit in my life, and on top of that, I can't imagine laying in my bed staring up at the ceiling like I'm sober and I have to go to bed now.
You know what's fucked, and people won't believe me? I've gone days without drinking, back to back.
I know you have.
Well, even recently on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Monday, I didn't drink not once.
Oh wow.
No, that's not true. On Friday, I had a beer. I had a beer on Friday. I had a rough day. But you got
sick. You were. I think we did like 2 weeks ago. You didn't drink.
Thursday, I didn't drink. No, I did. I did a little bit. But on that whole weekend, I didn't drink. And then Tuesday, as ironic as it sounded, like what was that? I don't even know what game I played. It was something like the world is sad on a Tuesday or something like that. That hit me like yeah. So I played that game. The only reason I played that game, which I actually dearly enjoyed, which I didn't think I was going to because it was like an Atari graphics game. I sincerely enjoyed that game. And I was like, this is so considering like Tuesday. I was like, Tuesday is when I felt the worst. And yeah. I was like, so I played it because of that. And then I was like, oh. But I didn't drink anything leading up to it besides Monday's show, I guess. I guess on Monday's show, I drank a lot. A little bit. And then Tuesday I drank. Oh my God, Tuesday I was probably going to die from all that wine. I actually got to order a carbon monoxide detector because of how bad I felt. Because I'm like,
you know what? I was actually going to mention that to you. That and like mold, because between you and Timba, you guys are sick so much. I'm like, you guys got to have like a carbon monoxide. I never get sick. You're always fucking sick.
When was I sick?
Like
besides COVID.
I guess you didn't specifically say sick last week.
No, I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Like Tim has been like,
no, a single beer is
like
not
trade off.
No, she gets sick all the time. I don't think there's mold. There could be mold. Carbon monoxide down here is a definite must. Upstairs we have a detector. It's fine. But I was saying I go days like for a long time. My only consumption of alcohol was streaming. So if I didn't stream that day, you could assume I wasn't going to drink.
I don't know how you do that because I start sweating at night. If I get night sweats if I don't drink.
I'm not addictive. Like I quit smoking cold turkey, man.
I know, but it's like a physical reaction. It's not like I choose to have
right. I just don't like. I don't know. It's like an ice cream headache for me, I guess, or not ice cream, like a caffeine headache. No, for me,
that's what's weird.
I just want to drink to oblivion. Like that's the thing. Like I'm like, here's the difference. Maybe like I'm craving the suffering. Like I want it. Like I want the ill effects. You don't want those ill effects, but you also want it. Like you don't want to drink, right? Well, you kind of do, because you do, but you don't want the negative sides. Like if you could drink without the hangovers, without the dehydration feel, would you do it? Like wouldn't that be ideal for you?
Well, I will say I've gotten way better at like. I just like I don't really get hungover anymore.
I doubt it, Toby. What?
Like I don't really get hungover anymore. Like I'm
really
used to that. I guess I'm just used to that way, like way of feeling. Because I remember like like we've traveled a few times together, and me, like the last day of travel, I get anxious and I get really fucking nervous,
Right.
and then like I need to, like the last day of traveling, I need to like take it easy so I don't feel like shit on the plane or driving back. And like now I'm just like, whatever,
You know
just
me
keep
with
fucking
traveling
doing it.
is I take that and throw it to the birds, and I just fucking big dick it the whole fucking time.
Yeah,
I'm
and I
like,
never really thought about it that way. I was always like, oh, I have responsibilities and I got to worry
fuck it,
about shit, and like
fuck it.
now I'm just like, ah, fuck it. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the thing though. Like, but for like this type of thing, like drinking, especially today, like, which I've had, I don't even know how many I've had. I'm
Your count says
craving.
at least 6.
Yeah, it's at least 6. I'm craving, and these are 60% filled glasses because I'm dumb and the glass is heavy. I'm actually craving the negative sides. Like that's the thing I want. Like that being drunk part's fine too. I definitely want that as well. But I'm looking forward to the hangover. It's like a badge of honor. Like I want the
That's
hangover.
fucking nuts.
I want the feeling of suffering tomorrow. I want that like heaviness, like that boom, boom, boom in your chest. You know, I want that ill feeling. That's what I'm seeking. Oh yeah, I just want to feel miserable. I want an external feelness to what's internal. So it's like
so you drink
both
so you don't feel anything. You drink so you don't feel anything, but you drink so you can feel horrible.
Yes.
That's just bonkers, man.
That's
but
no. So you numb it because you're numbing it on the way, but then the next day when you wake up and finally remember, then you're feeling physically what you're feeling mentally. You see?
Why do that though?
Why not? Is that Casamigos? What is that?
This is Terramana. It's the Rock brand.
My goodness, you know what you also say that? Bodybuilders? Wait, what do they also say? I'm no bodybuilder. Body. Whatever.
Terramana by the Rock is what I've been drinking. Are we gonna keep going? Because I gotta piss real bad.
Go piss, because I'm gonna do this tequila shot because you did one. Now I feel like a dick not doing it, but I don't want to do it.
Kirby.
Yeah, who? I don't even know the comment you're referencing, Sully. I forgot already. Maybe it's the alcohol. Maybe it's not. I don't fucking know. But we're about to do a tequila shot of Casamigos. And I'm about to drink it and do a orange chaser because I fucking hate tequila. Bodybuilders will lift till they shred their muscles and in pain the next day. They get high from that. The bad. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it. I see what you're saying now. You're talking about the badge of honor thing. Okay, I just lost track of what we were talking about. Maybe it's the alcohol. Maybe it isn't. I'm stalling. I don't want to drink this tequila. I really, really don't want to drink this tequila. But fuck it. Wasn't so bad. With a good chaser. Wasn't so bad. You should lift. No, I'm not gonna lift. Because lifting requires effort. I'm not gonna do anything. I at this point. Yep. I'm at the point where not doing anything beneficial. I like to wallow in it. Like, I'm not even saying it to be like, woe is me. Like, I love to wallow in it. It's fine. Whatever I'm dealing with, it's fine to wallow. I'm okay with it. It's great. It's like you just embrace the dark side. Just go Sith. I'd have those nice fucking eyes and whatever, from, I guess, pale skin. Oh, that sounds nice. Maybe it's not enough alcohol. I agree with you, Shorn, and I'm working on it. I'm 100% working on it. I'm going to be drinking copious amounts once I can refill my drink once Side 1 gets back, so it's not just dead air. Because that's exactly what I'm going to fucking do. You're back home. Oh, Solomon's going to drink. I mean, I don't have to jump on Warzone since you both don't have it. We can play something else, but I want to drink the whole fucking time. A lot. Yeah. You have Warzone? Even better. Fan-fucking-tastic, since they got rid of duos anyway. Yeah, it will be great. We're going to kick ass. All right, cool. You guys do the update. Don't put a title on your character, because that really fucks up your game. Yeah. They have duos. The duos they have is like everything and not World War II specific, and I've been trying to level up World War II guns. We'll do trios. We'll do trios. It's gonna be fine. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. This got a very serious stream. This is the weirdest, most serious Star Trek episode. Yeah, we talked about some hard-hitting shit. We talked about it real though, right? We're not thinking of positive. I think the fact that we talked about it in such a negative way is honestly the most honest way. This is probably the most insight to people's bullshit, right? I think it's different. Everyone always talks about like positive things to do and blah blah blah. We just went negative, and that's important. I mean, that's good insight, you know. I was talking about how this stream was very negative, but we talked about how we handle things in very negative and non-productive ways. But because we talk about it in that way, that's the true ways of people dealing with shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just reality.
Right? Well, no, a lot of people's reality is like, we'll do this and this. We're not talking about ways to do good things. We're talking about poor ways to handle things, but that's how most of us are going to handle it in very poor ways.
I mean,
being
let's be
positive all the
honest.
time. Dude, that's my streams.
I mean, regardless of, life circumstances, everybody had to deal with the pandemic. And I know a lot of people, including myself, which, I mean, that's unrelated to my alcoholism, but like, I mean, a lot of people picked that shit up because there was nothing else to do, and we're still fucking dealing with it, like,
right?
I don't know. I'm not trying to advocate for getting help or whatever, but if you want to do it, I guess,
yeah.
folks.
I mean, I would say, I would even say the bullshit streamer line, and this is gonna sound cruel. Fuck it. So this is gonna sound cruel. So I would even say, hey, if you guys even need to reach out for someone, like, I'll help, whatever, blah blah. No, don't reach out. Here's why: because I'm just as fucked up as everyone else, and I'm negative. Do you feel good about yourself, or don't? Fucking do you, man. Self-improvement is masturbation. Now self-destruction. Yeah. Why can't it be both? I'm all about the self-destructive behavior.
We're getting casual over here.
Yeah, we are. I mean, isn't what we're doing drinking self-destructive to some degree?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean,
like
I mean, isn't that what I said I was craving? Like, I'm trying to. That was from
I've been smoking for 20 years for a reason. Like, I'm just like, it's like a really slow suicide.
Yeah, is it Jesus Christ? So here's the fucking dark part too. Is like every little thing I do, so stupidly sounding. It sounds more melodramatic and angsty than I intend, and it's going to, no matter all the ways I could phrase it in my head. But I was like when, like drinking takes days off your life, so you just try to drink faster.
Oh god,
right?
I could only be so lucky.
Right? I made the joke on Discord, I think. It's like, if you could spin, it's like death's on all the wheels, but then infinite comes on one. And I said the line, I'll spin twice. And no one got what I meant. Like, no one got my joke, and I was sad. Spin twice because of it's 95% death. So you're going to spin twice just in case it doesn't land on it. That's the joke. Oh.
That's why Russian roulette is so cruel. Like, just fucking do it. Get me out of this shit.
No, Russian roulette is a gambling thing where you're gambling for life for money.
I mean, I guess. I mean, lots of people, or I don't know if lots of people, but I don't think a lot of people do it for money. It's just like a chance. It's a game of chance.
Yeah, a game of chance to win something because you're going to take whatever they lost.
Or you're just doing it to see what happens.
That's a good point.
That's why I don't have a gun in the house.
You thought I was hoping for infinite cum? If I lost the first spin, Toby, I'm dead. All right? And infinite's already infinite. There's no reason to spin twice on that one. I mean, I don't know if I should say that. So I don't think I'm going to. I was going to say a proverbial thing.
I have a feeling this VOD is going to be heavily edited.
No, it's not. I just leave VODs a lot of times open. Oh no, yeah, I would just be unedited. Fuck it. I'll wind this. What'd you get? Send me a picture of what you got. No, I was saying like the fact that we're laughing during it. Like, you know, The Sopranos. All right, I'm
Yep.
gonna bring up Sopranos when he talks to, I don't remember, Toby will know the name, where he's like, what happens when you get hit? It's just like all of a sudden you're there and all of a sudden you're not, just there, and then blackness, like void.
Right.
God, I hope that's right.
I've been thinking about
good in my
rewatching
opinion.
that.
Bob, was it Bobby? Yeah, it's probably Bobby. White is it? What do you mean white is iffy? Saying red wine is good and white wine is iffy is such kind of bullshit, because I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because there's a lot of variants to red wines. In fact, I had a wine that I almost puked on, that I reviewed, called like Voldo or something like that, and it was absolutely atrocious. Now, normally I prefer red wines with dinner, but drinking it by yourself, drinking red wine natively with no food is the worst. White wines tend to be better, especially if they have apple in it. I think apple gives more citrus to it. And citrus is, honestly, wine and citrus is great. So they should do more of that. Red wines tend to have tobacco and chocolates and that shit.
Yes, the absolute worst is fucking dessert wine, like chocolate wine. Oh my god,
it makes me want to puke. However, dessert wine can be good because there's some very sweet ports. And technically, mead is a dessert wine. So it's one of those wines made for special occasions, right? This was made because my client successfully created a new prescription drug for some years. Did it have the prescription drug in the wine? Yeah. What red do you drink? See, that's the thing. You say you drink red by itself. What red? Like, are we talking like Cabernet, Sauvignon, whatever, Sauvignon?
Sauvignon Blanc?
Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc is the red one.
White wine.
No, I thought that's Cabernet.
Oh, Sauvignon Blanc Blanc means white.
Okay, the Sauvignon Blanc is then Cabernet Sauvignon. Or we're talking Malbec, Shiraz.
I love Malbec. Malbec is my number one. Fuck, what is that shit over there? No, that's Malbec too.
Mine's Cab Sav. Mine normally is Cab Sav.
Yeah, Cab Sav. Cab Sav is number 2.
Yeah, Cab Sav is normally number 1 for reds when I'm eating dinner. I don't particularly, it's too acidic. Also, I don't think the flavor profiles across the board of reds are that distinguishable. I think whites tend to have a little bit more, to some degree, because they're able to put more fruits in there, such as apples, kiwis, and everything else. From
Aren't
the
they're
billion wines I drank. I hate Tempranillo. I hate Tempranillo. I'm checking your thing. So, who the fuck sent me fucking so many texts? I've been ignoring people's texts. Look at me.
Yeah, I got a bunch too.
Ooh, that looks like a neat little niche bottle.
How do you make Pruno? Like toilet wine in prison. I think we've talked about it.
You want me to ask Psychosis? Psychosis has made it before.
I think we did talk about this. Or else I watched one of your other... I think I might have watched your stream where you talked about it.
Yeah. Psychosis has made it before. Super niche bottle. It doesn't look like a niche bottle, but, you know. This is a pretty... I liked the stream. I actually enjoyed it. It was pretty funny. I like talking about, like, being, like, legitly real. And I very much enjoy embracing negativity. I enjoy it a lot. I think it's great.
It makes me nervous because, like, I feel like I'm going to get a wellness check. Like, I'm going to get my door knocked on. Like, hey.
I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So you're good there.
I know.
I mean, I question. That's why I question saying some of the things. So I was like, oh my God, I want to deal with it. But I do like, even if you get the wellness checks, at least the people care. They get it that way.
I know, but, well, also, I mean, you have a wife. So, like, if you did get a wellness check, she'd be like, no, he's fine. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I would have to answer the door and be like, no, I swear, it's fine.
I get wellness checks.
But what do you mean?
Via text.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nobody cares about me.
I know. I've got it's a nice thing, but I always like to stress the fact that I'll be fine. I like to embrace the darkness. I like to do it. It's fine. I think it's therapeutic. But I also have a very grim outlook of everything.
Yeah.
So there we go. That was Star Trek. Watched a really shitty episode and then talked about real dark matters. You know, that's just how it goes. My Will Check invites pizza.
Hey, dark matter.
You embrace dark with pepperoni. I Sullivan, I do love you for it. Like, first off, the time you sent me a pizza was really fucking amazing. I think
that was, weren't we on the stream when that happened? Or do you get pizzas all the time?
No, that was the time. That was great. I fucking loved it. I do also appreciate the text you sent That was also very nice, and I do thank you for it. I am good. I'm just gonna keep drinking. I'm not gonna stop drinking, and that's perfect. That's the best prescription for me. The next week, like it's gonna be like this till like Sunday probably. But then I know you do, buddy. I know you do, and we're gonna play games in a second. And I'll probably be like this till Sunday, and then I'm just gonna pop a switch and switch it back, and then go on.
Are you gonna be able to do Saki Rag on Monday? If you're just like, damn. But you have to drink on that show, right? Show is called.
I'll be drinking all the days. But I mean, the attitude of it all. Like right now, I'm truly just embracing it. So then next week it's fine. Yeah. I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Not worried about it. Sometimes it's just okay to be miserable. And that's the thing that I'm trying to say. Like, it's okay to be miserable. It sucks. I'm not going to deny it doesn't suck, but it's okay to be miserable.
Your reality is your reality. And trust me, like, the last couple of years have been shit for me. And so I could totally relate.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. You can put on a good show for everybody else and be like, yeah, I'm fine, whatever. But the way you feel is the way you feel. It's not like you're fucking choosing to feel that way.
And embrace it.
Yeah, I mean, what other choice do you have?
Yeah, you don't have much. You don't have
much. It's a fucking spiral. If you feel bad about yourself and then you feel bad about feeling bad about yourself, it's a fucking spiral.
The Downward Spiral, which is a good album, but outside of that, it's brutal. So you got to avoid that spiral because that can go fucking shitty. Or don't. Or ride it like a wave. Surf down that shit. Fuck it. Who am I to give anyone advice on anything? Fuck that. Just embrace it and fucking do you. Do you is all I always say. Do you.
Well, I will tell you this. Like I got laid off again. Like you've been laid off once.
I was there
twice. No, yeah, I got laid off again August. Yep. And I was like, I'm not even gonna, like, people are like, oh, are you looking for a job? I'm like, fuck no. Like, I'm just fucking drinking like sun up to sundown. Yep. Like, I'm just gonna fucking wallow in my misery for like at least 2 months. And now that was August. Now we're in December. I've actually, I mean, fucking things have a thing of working themselves out. Like, I all of a sudden have like a ton of motivation. Like, I fucking made a LinkedIn profile. I never thought I'd do that. And like, I'm actually like engaged again. And I'm like talking to like potential employers. And I'm like, oh, that's way too little money. Like they ask for my salary range and I tell them no. And I'm like, yeah, that feels fucking good. And like, you find new ways of like getting back into it, you know?
That's a positive way. I'm in the miserable stage right now still where I'm just drinking. I'm doing the same thing where like, here's the thing about me though. We'll wrap it up with this. You don't want to make a LinkedIn. I don't even want to make a LinkedIn because I don't want my family seeing it. I don't like to drink alone. Like, I absolutely detest it. Still don't. It feels lack of social. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I prefer not to do it. So it does. It sucks so much ass. So usually I jump on games.
That's every day.
I know.
Like, well, I don't have that.
I just posted on Discord like, anyone day drinking? No one was, so I just drank. I was like, okay. So if someone was day drinking, I wouldn't have streamed as early as I did. But no one said anything, so I was like, fuck it. So I popped on the stream, and when I'm streaming, it doesn't feel like I'm drinking alone for some reason. And I don't want to do it. So I just popped on the stream. I used to never drink even playing MMOs. Like, I think I beat Lich King drinking Jameson and Coke. Diet Pepsi, actually. It wasn't Coke. But that was about it. I'm pretty good about that. But streaming kind of gets rid of the alone, even though no one's ever fucking watching, especially as early as I was doing it today. But
you had like 6 when I joined at like 4:30, 5 o'clock or something.
Yeah, I never look at the numbers. The numbers mean nothing. It's people talking. Like, that's really my true number. Like, right now, I think of it as 2.
Okay.
Like, the number is good though. Like, obviously inflate it, but because that, like, people see bigger numbers and then join. But I only talk about it as engaging. Like, I want people to talk because that's the whole point. And when I play like Call of Duty, I'm not streaming like, hey, check out how good I am. It's just a backdrop. Yeah. I just want to drink with people. Thus, me booting up the game to drink with people, and that's what I want to do. That's what I was doing earlier today. It's what I'll probably do tomorrow. It's what I'm doing tonight. Let's be cheesy. Put your hand on the screen. I'll do the same. We'll never drink alone. Ah. No, I know, buddy. I know, buddy. With that being said, let's get off depression. Let's just drink. Let's wallow in that fucking bullshit. Sidewinder, you could always download Warzone. It is free.
Yeah. Oh, I think I'm gonna go into my mindless 2K activity that we talked about earlier.
Sounds
I'm gonna be flipping burgers after this.
All right. So I'm gonna boot up Warzone. Let me switch to stream, which I got to do right now. I'm just hold on. Bear with me a second here. I'm just gonna call it the same thing. Let's drink more. We're gonna put that in there. Join Discord if you're gonna be playing with me and drinking with me. I'm gonna put it on the BRB screen for literally a second. I'm just gonna go pee quickly and make another drink and then take down this shit and turn off the lights. With that being said, thank you all for watching. We will be on. I'll actually probably just boot up the game. I'm gonna get rid of this music because the music's dumb. Yeah. See ya Monday or Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, or earlier.
Oh, we got the Christmas movie on Thursday.
We do have the Christmas movie on Thursday, which is going to be exciting. Two of them. I'm excited for the. Honestly, we're going to make a little generic Christmas. We're going to make them so obvious that we'll bingo the whole time. Maybe I'll get drunk. Who knows? Remember what I said? I'm not going to be like feeling like shitty and I'm not going to get super drunk on those days. I think we're going to get super drunk on those days. We're going to make it the cliche. When you see 100%. Presents, take a drink. When you see a Christmas tree, Santa is mentioned. Snow, candy canes for all. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're
little boy with a cane.
Yeah, little boy with a cane. What else is in that movie?
We've never seen it. Neither of us have ever seen it.
Seen it. I know.
Whoever has watched It's a Wonderful Life,
just tell us everything about the movie.
Yeah,
so we can put it on the board.
Yeah, because we don't know anything about it.
So the whole board's filled up.
I feel like there's a little Timmy though, or maybe that's Scrooge, or not. Yeah,
I think that's a Scrooge. I think that's a Scrooge.
Christmas Carol.
Yeah. I think little Timmy's a Christmas Carol. With that being said, guys, hop on Discord if you guys want to be in. I'm gonna put a BRB screen while I go pee and also take out the green screen and get back to normal. Peace, everybody. See you guys. I'm just gonna cut. I'm not even gonna do a transition because I'll fuck transition.